For Japanese people, bento is the same as a Walkman.
Walkman was developed by Japanese who wanted to listen to music outside. Bento was invented as a way for Japanese people to eat lunch and dinner outside the home as well as inside. In Japan, many bento are available: ekeben for eating on a bullet train, saraben for eating on airplanes, and bento for watching sports. Even bento for eating at home are sold. That is how much Japanese people like bento. What is required of a bento is excitement when you open it, nutritional balance, and preservation. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Japanese bento.
Alright, then let's get started.
In this channel, I teach you how to make dishes actually served at school lunches in Japan. Please contact me if there is a need in your country, as I support the creation of school lunch menus around the world. First, I'm going to make rice with pickled plums. Because of the sterilizing properties of pickled plums, they're almost always found in bento in Japan.
今回は2合分で作るので、2合分のお米を
Place 300 grams of rice in a strainer and rinse with water to remove dirt. Japanese rice is sticky and does not lose its flavor even when cold. It is recommended that bento be made with Japanese rice. Without exerting force, turn your hand in a circular motion in the same direction about 20 times and then flush the dirt with water. Repeat this process 3 times.
2合分のお水を入れましょう。
Add the same amount of water as rice. Soak the rice for at least 30 minutes. Cook the pickled plums with the rice, but soak the rice in water before cooking because the salt from the plums prevents the rice from absorbing water. Remove seeds and chop the pickled plums. Citric acid in pickled plums relieves fatigue and increases appetite. July and August are especially hot in Japan, and children's appetites wane because of the heat. Therefore, at school lunches during this time of the year, rice mixed with pickled plums is made to stimulate appetite.
浸水が終わったら、ここに刻んだ梅干しを乗せます。
After soaking, put the pickled plums on top.
少しだけ広げましょう。
Spread a few of the pickled plums. It does not need to be completely spread out in order to mix it after cooking.
あとは通常通りに炊飯します。
Cook the rice. I use a rice cooker that cooks with gas, but an electric rice cooker can cook rice in the same way. Now that the rice is cooked, open the lid.
うわ、美味しそう、綺麗。炊き上がったら全体を混ぜ合わせましょう。
Let's mix it all together. There's a nice smell of the pickled plums. When I plan school lunch menus, I often include this dish during the hot summer months. This is very tasty because it is sour and refreshing to eat. Done.
平たいバットに広げて冷まします。
Spread on a flat bat to cool. There is a trick to packing a bento so that it does not spoil while being carried around. When it is put in warm, bacteria can grow, so it is put in after it is cooled. The next thing I'm going to make is curry-flavored Japanese fried chicken. Curry powder also has sterilizing properties, so curry powder is often used in bento. Prepare the chicken thighs. Japanese fried chicken is crispy even when cold. By cutting them smaller, more batter is applied and they fry crispier.
鶏肉にお醤油とカレーパウダーを加え
Add
ます。
soy sauce and curry powder to bowl with the chicken. Curry powder also has an appetite-stimulating effect. These seasonings are used to maintain appetite during hot weather.
でしっかりと揉み込みましょ
Rub the chicken with soy sauce and curry powder.
う。密着するようにね、こうやって
Cover with plastic wrap to prevent drying out and place in the refrigerator for at least 15 minutes. Japanese fried chicken tastes good even when cold because of the use of potato starch. Potato starch has no gluten and produces a savory finish.
鶏肉に片栗粉をまぶします。
After 15 minutes, coat the chicken with the batter. First, spread out the chicken skin and shape it into a round. This way, the shape will be right and the skin will be fried to a crisp. Then sprinkle potato starch around the chicken.
皮を広げて丸く整えてから片栗粉をつけます。
I have divided this process into 3 vessels to make it easier for you to understand in the video shoot, but there is no point in separating the vessels. You should do this with 1 vessel so that there are fewer dishes to wash. Heat oil to 338 F. When planning a bento menu, dishes with a lot of water are not suitable. This is because bacteria can easily multiply when there is a lot of moisture. That's why I recommend fried foods or stir-fried foods rather than simmered foods. First, fry for 2 minutes. Do not touch them immediately after putting them in the oil, as the batter will peel off.
2分 経ったら上下を返してさらに2分揚げます。
After 2 minutes, flip over and fry for another 2 minutes. Finally, raise the oil temperature to 374 F and fry for 1 minute. This way, the chicken is fried fragrantly and tastes good even when cold.
全部で5分ぐらい揚げて表面がねカリッとなったら引き上げましょう。
Fry for about 5 minutes in all and remove when the surface is browned. In Japan, school lunches are subject to strict hygiene controls, such as measuring the center temperature during cooking to reduce food poisoning. Next, I'm going to make stir-fried spinach and corn with butter. Bento made for children are designed to be both visually colorful and nutritious. In Japan, students also study nutrition in school, so by the time they reach adulthood, they are able to think about nutritional balance. Cut the carrot into long and thin. Honestly, I find it easier to cut vegetables when my head is so far forward. But with this, you don't watch anything. Cut the carrot into thin slices first, then cut into thin strips. Place the carrots in a heat-proof container. Cover with plastic wrap and microwave for 2 minutes. Heat the vegetables slightly in the microwave to soften them and shorten the stir-fry time.
ベーコンも短い細切りにしましょう。
Cut the bacon into long and thin. Oh, I forgot to put the gas canister in. I forgot to do that on the last shoot. Heat a frying pan and melt butter. Use butter instead of oil. The more salt and sugar, the less water for bacteria to grow. In this way, the preservation of the bento is enhanced.
そしたらここに電子レンジで温めた人参と
Add the carrots and the frozen spinach. Frozen vegetables are often used to make bento at home. Japanese people make their bento in the morning while getting ready for school or work, so they do not have much time to spend on cooking. So this time, use frozen spinach, which requires less cooking time. In addition, frozen vegetables are rich in nutrients.
強めの中火でほうれん草と人参をだいたい 2-3 分ほど炒めます。
Stir fry the spinach and the carrots over high heat for 2 to 3 minutes. Stir fry the vegetables to remove water.
2-3 分ほど炒めてしっかりと水分が飛んだところでここにベーコンを加えま
When the
す。
carrots and the spinach are cooked, add bacon. Add the drained canned corn. Reduce heat to medium and do not burn. Stir fry until bacon is cooked through, about 1 minute.
そしたら最後に塩コショウを
Sprinkle a little salt and pepper at the end. Salt and pepper should be adjusted with tasting. Butter and bacon are also salty, so be careful not to add too much. Stir-fried spinach and corn with butter is also completed. Transfer to a flat container and allow to cool. Serve when the food is cooled. In Japan, bento are often eaten without heating them up, which often surprises people from other countries. But as in this time, Japanese bento are made in such a way that they retain their deliciousness even when cold. When packing food into a lunchbox, don't touch the food with bare hands. Use plastic gloves. This would reduce the risk of food poisoning. Hygiene is also important for a good bento. Japanese bento are designed to be exciting when they are opened. They sell lots of colorful cups and other items to make our bento more entertaining. All can be placed in a freezer container and frozen together. If it is too hard for you to make your bento in the morning, you freeze it this way and just heat it up in the microwave on the day you eat it.
上海お弁当嬉しいな何でも食べましょうよく噛んでみんな揃ってご挨拶それでは皆さんご一緒にいただきます
Today I made bento with a menu popular with children at school lunch. They're all easy, so if you've never made a bento before, cooking them won't be difficult. The onigiri and tamagoyaki I uploaded the other day are also recommended for bento. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I really hope you try this recipe soon. Enjoy your meal. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the channel subscription and comments. I'm really glad.
それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう